So it is Monday afternoon. It is President's Day. So the kids are off school today. And Gary and the boys are playing dinos while I'm fixing lunch for everybody. This morning, Michaela and I went over to the craft store again because they had it closed yesterday just so they could do inventory. So they had a ton of stuff more out.
Where's Mr. X?
They had some 4-foot pre-lit Christmas trees on clearance for $6.25. And each of my kids have their own Christmas trees and a box of Christmas decorations. So when they show up and leave the house, they already have stuff to take with them. So Cillian and Connor didn't have ones yet. So I just went ahead and got them their Christmas trees. So they've got those.
Oh, you gone?
Loud dino playing going on. Cillian's looking at Mama. What are they doing, Mama? So, we are going to go to the car dealership later today. Fingers crossed we get approved to buy our minivan. We've been leasing it for the last 3 years, and our lease is up in April. So we're hoping to buy it. So fingers crossed that all works out and we can get a lower payment than even what our lease is. Would be fabulous. So here's hoping.
No, Kitty's gonna play with it.
So it is Monday evening. It's a little after 9. We had such a crazy day. It went by so fast. We did go to the dealership, and because Gary doesn't have a whole lot on his credit, they couldn't get us a really good interest rate. So we're gonna use the next couple of months to try and figure out a way to get the interest rate down, or save up some money to put down on the car to help lower the rate that way. So we'll probably then just buy it out or get another lease in April. So no big deal. So it was kind of what we thought. No big deal. So that's okay. We've got a game plan. So no big deal. Michael had to work a little bit today, but then we fixed, we all had dinner together. That was nice that we actually were all home to eat, even though not everybody ate it, but whatever. We had an easy green bean curry that we made with rice, and Gary made it a little too spicy. So I think just him, me, and Michael were the only ones who ate it, but it was pretty good. I'll be sure to include that recipe. I've got a couple this week that I'll be making sure I put the recipe down below in the description for you guys to try out. What else? I don't know. I think that, I got my taxes done and filed. Yay, that's all done and out of the way, so that's a good thing. A very good thing. That's what I did most of the afternoon, stressing out about that, but getting it all done, at least now it's out of the way. My state and federal. I still have to do my city taxes. They're kind of a pain, so I usually wait till the last minute before I give them my money. I think that's it. I hope everybody else had a really long, extended weekend, and it's back to school for the kids tomorrow, and back to work for Gary, and back to our routine. It is 1 o'clock, Tuesday afternoon. I am so late getting stuff started today because I started working this morning. So I got so busy and I really forgot to record. So Connor's down for a nap. Cillian just woke up from a nap. Didn't you? Yeah. So Cillian just woke up from a nap. I'm about to eat lunch, but I figured I should get on here and vlog, just as a little update for today. I've gotten a bunch of cards cut out for the keychains I make, My tumblers are shipped. They're on their way. I'm so excited. I'm going to start doing like tumblers with all sorts of designs customized with alcohol inks and vinyl and glitter, and then they're sealed with epoxy, and I'm just super excited about that. So been working on that. Like I said last night, I finished the taxes, so I gotta help Michael do his taxes, and then I have to help him file his financial aid stuff for college next year. I guess not next year, but in the fall. Scary. So update on Cillian. I hadn't put him on the scale in like 2 weeks. I really just forgot, and it's odd because I was obsessed with weighing this kid. Because, like, is he growing okay? I know we're not as big as my other kids were. Not Connor. He's actually bigger than Connor was. And even though Connor was 1.5 pounds more at birth, he's still bigger than what Connor was at his age. But, put him on the scale this morning, and he's over 16 pounds now. So he went from the 19th percentile to the 23rd percentile in 2 weeks. Insane. So he's doing really well. He loves food. He's liking, like, experiencing the different textures and things like that. Sometimes it kind of trips him up a little bit, but for the most part he seems to be enjoying it. So we'll see. Yes, we'll see how that goes. He seems to be doing really well with food. Still nursing, having issues here and there, but he's doing better. So that's good. And then he goes back to the chiropractor again. Today's Tuesday. He goes Thursday. I'm so confused with the holiday being yesterday and everybody had the day off. Keep thinking today is Monday, but it's not. It's Tuesday. So he goes on Thursday back to the chiropractor, see how well he's holding the adjustment. So I'll be interested to see how well he's doing. Yeah, I think that's it. I'll probably get some more work done tonight. Oh, I can show you what I've been working on since it's right behind me. That I'm making mermaid scales with glitter. I still have to do the bottom half, and then I'll put a thin layer of epoxy on it, and then I'll put a decal on it, and then another layer of epoxy goes on top of that. And then I have this one, which is a coffee cup with mermaid scales. Now this was my first attempt, so some of the scales aren't so great towards the bottom, but it was my first try, so I figure, it'll be a good giveaway prize, as, here was a test. So that is, that's my first things to do with my tumbler, my turner, for that. And then in the order, I bought a bunch of tumblers because they had a really good sale, really good special. So I bought a whole variety so I could do a bunch of different ones. I got 2, I'm trying to remember, I think they're wine glass tumblers, and they're 10 or 12 ounces, but I'm gonna make one for Connor and one for his friend Felix. And then I got everybody, all 8 of us, water bottles for Florida, including the 2 little ones. And theirs have like a flip up, like soft type straw that's like the harder silicone. So they have 2 of the, I have 2 black ones for Connor and Cillian that are 12 ounces. And then Michaela and Matthew got 25 ounce water bottles. Gary, Michael, and Nicholas got 32 ounce water bottles. And because
call me a camel. I drink nothing but water. I don't really drink anything else. Sometimes a little bit of tea, but that's it. So because I drink so much water and will still be nursing Cillian when we go to Florida, I got a 40-ounce bottle. So I will be making all of those. They're all going to be Hogwarts, Harry Potter, each like individual house or just general Hogwarts themed cups. That's all of our water bottles are all going to be like that. So those are going to be really, really fun to make. So I'm going to do, I think I'm going to do alcohol inks on all of the boys. And then Michaela and I are going to have glittered tumblers. So I'm still trying to figure out what ideas I'm going to do for them. But I'm really excited to get to do those. Yeah, I think that's pretty much our early afternoon update. I'll see if things aren't too busy when the kids get home, if we can vlog a little bit then. Oh, I didn't mention this. Late last week, Michaela and I decided we were going to start doing run walk interval training, which I've done before. I've done several half marathons and one full marathon. So I just want to kind of get back into shape, get a little bit healthier. Again, I put on a lot of weight after I lost our 2 babies that we lost before we had Connor, and then had Connor, and then had Cillian, and so I just haven't been able to get my body back in shape. So I'm going to work on getting my body back in shape. I especially want to make sure I have the energy to keep up with all of the kids, especially in Florida. I don't want to be, the one having to sit down because I don't want to do that. So I want to be able to make sure I'm there for my kids, not just for Florida, but in general, that I'm around and healthy for them. So Michaela and I are walking / running at least a mile every day. So we're gonna do that probably when she gets home from school. We'll go do that. If Killy is awake, he'll go in the stroller and go right along with us. If he's asleep, I'll leave him here with the older kids and they can kind of keep an eye on him and just text me. We just go right outside our front door there is a running trail, so that's really nice. And it's a half a mile, or no, I'm sorry, from the end of our street, which is a couple houses down, all the way down to the end of our street is a quarter of a mile. So we go down and back, and that's a mile. So I'm not that far. I'm no further than a quarter of a mile away from home, leaving him here, and Connor if he's still asleep. So we will probably be doing that, and maybe I'll start vlogging that a little bit when we go out too. It's kind of it can be pretty, I guess, if it's not snowing or raining. It can be a nice, pretty little walk. So I will probably vlog that sometimes too. Yeah, are you bouncing? Are you bouncing? And then as we start getting further mileage built up, we'll go down further on the trail. It goes over the highway and then it goes down. It's like backyards, but it's covered in trees, so you can't really see people's backyards. It's really nice and peaceful though, so we'll probably be doing that too.
Hello, it is Wednesday. It is Wednesday night. It is dark outside. And we are just now vlogging today. It has been a crazy day.
Agreed.
The kids had no school because of the snow again.
Surprise, surprise, it's Ohio.
And then this afternoon, it was pouring rain. We had like 4 or 5 inches of snow, and so the rain has made it nice and heavy. So that hasn't helped. Let's see. What else? You went to work.
I did. I had to go in.
You got called into work. I got some glittering done.
I might be going tomorrow too.
Let's see.
We're doing open interviews, so might need me.
I think that's about it. We had pancakes for dinner. With hash browns and some scrambled eggs. You getting sleepy? Yes. And Michael and I are going to watch the new season of Survivor.
Yeah.
And then we're hopefully going to be caught up before the episode ends, because as soon as it ends, Masked Singer comes on and somebody else is going to go home. So excited for that too. Yeah, I think that's it. Not much today. Gary worked from home, so he was here today. I think that's it.
Yeah.
Tomorrow is Thursday, and I still don't think we have any real big plans. Oh, Cillian's going to the chiropractor in the morning.
That'll be fun.
Yep, you're going to the chiropractor. Yes. So he's going to go see how his adjustment is holding. And
then Friday is D&D.
yay!
Yeah. It's over on the Miniature Adventures channel. So.
Which is in the description box always. So the link will be posted there if anybody likes.
But by the time this
games,
video
so.
goes up, it'll probably be too late.
Well,
It's whatever.
they can still watch it.
Oh, they can still watch it. Yeah, we'll have the VOD.
Yeah, you can still watch it. So there's that.
You can always just go watch it. We're
Matthew, are you gonna watch Survivor with us? Michael and I are making sad faces. Can we make a sad face?
I don't think that worked out too well for you, did it?
It is Thursday morning. It is about 9:25 in the morning. We just dropped Gary off at work. Cillian has a chiropractor appointment that we're driving to. And then after that, Michaela has a doctor's appointment that got rescheduled from yesterday, which would have been beneficial because it was a snow day, to today. So we've got like back-to-back appointments here this morning. And then I'm trying to think. I know there was something else. Oh, I'm so excited. My tumblers are coming in today. I'm totally going to open that box with a camera. I'm so excited. I can't wait to make the kids tumblers for their water bottles for Florida. So excited. So that'll be fun. I have a couple of things that are about ready to go under, get epoxy to seal them today. I just needed to let the last bit of the glitter dry on them last night. So excited. Those will probably be first, and then I'll work on the water bottles. I have to kind of design everybody's water bottles first because I'm not 100% sure what I'm doing for that yet. Kayla wants to say hi, so let me see if I can.
You said you had to do something else, and I saw you had to do
Oh, yes. Yes, I do. I have to go pick up milk after we go to the chiropractor. So yeah, gotta get that done today too, because my friend Regina lives right near the chiropractor, so since we're going over that way, I figure we'll just stop in and get whatever milk she has for Cillian. He's doing really well with food. He's loving food. So that's nice that he's doing so well with it. I was a little worried, but he's doing really great. He's actually gained a pound in 2 weeks. So proud of him. He's getting so big. He's a pound more than over a pound more than what Connor was at the same age. And Connor, again, was a pound and a half more at birth. So he's doing really, really well. This weekend, I think I'm going to bust out the next box clothing size. Gary is not happy about it. He does not want Cillian in the 9-month clothes at still just 6.5 months. I guess it'll be 7 months next Wednesday or Thursday, something like that. So he's close, but yeah, he's going to be in 9 to 12 months, getting bigger. So that's always a good thing, growing healthy. So we are waiting on Michaela to come out. She should be out here in just a couple minutes. And Connor was screaming in the doctor's office, and he didn't care that there were toys. He wanted to leave. He wanted to go. So I'm like, okay, let's go on. We'll go sit out in the car. And this one has on no pants. No pants. No pants. Because Mommy was in such a hurry this morning, I did not make sure his diaper was all tucked in the cover. So he leaked all over the place. We changed his bum, but we didn't have backup pants in the diaper bag. So, yeah. So we're just gonna wing it. Thankfully, we're going home after this. Yes, so we're going home. We're going home. Yeah. So we're just killing a couple minutes. We got some milk. We're happy. We're ready for a nap. Are you ready for a nap? He sure looks tired, doesn't he? Connor is. I'm sure you can see his head right about in here. It'll pop up every few minutes. Oh, there it goes. He's just playing around in the car since we're parked. He's allowed to just play. And so he's climbing all over the seats. Whatever makes him happy at this point. So, I have to say, I got so hot. I had to pull my hair up in a ponytail, trying to change Cillian on the front seat. Connor's climbing over, and then he's pulling down my rear view mirror charm and climbing on my lap. I had him sitting on my lap while I'm leaning over changing Cillian, and I'm like, if somebody could take a picture of this, it would be quite comical right now. I am so hot. It's like 38 degrees outside. It's cold, and I feel like I'm about ready to break a sweat between these two this morning. Yeah, good times. Mom life.
Here are some last minute photos that we took of Cillian with his first time actually wanting to touch one of our animals. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys had a great week.